This is Diane Heisig. I will be doing a demonstration on changing the calculation in the value field. It's in Chapter 3. I will start by making a pivot table. So I've got a selection inside my data. Insert pivot table. Got my range. So I'll click OK. I'll add a couple fields to my pivot table. I've got product and region, and then I'll of course need some kind of value, so I'm going to select cost. So you can see now I have my fields in there. The only value that only fields in here that are values are the sum of costs fields here. And there are multiple ways of getting to changing a calculation. So I first will select a cell within the value, one of the values in the value of that field. So it's up here, it tells me what the active field is, and right below here is the field setting, so I'll just click that, and it brings up the value field setting pop-up. That's one way. I can also right click inside the cell, and then you can quickly change it by using one of these two options here. These are the same options that are in the value field setting box. I can go down and actually select value field setting, and it brings up the same box pop-up. Cancel that. And the last way to get to that pop-up is over in the values, over in the pivot table field where you add and to move your fields around. So I'll just click the drop down arrow and once again select value field settings. Each area has the same settings, and they all do the same thing. Just multiple ways of getting to it, however you're at it, you want to get to it. So the multiple ways of changing it is just selecting any of these different fields. So if I want to change it from sum to count, click OK. It's now counted the number of products for each region. I can change it so it is the average for those areas. So I'll click OK. It's now gotten the average for each of those fields. And I'm going to change it back. Where am I at? Here it is. Change it back to sum. And I'm going to show values as a percentage of the grand total now. So you can see what that would be, grand total, what that might entail. In the value field setting pop-up over here, you have two options to pick from. One is to summarize the values by, so it's more, sum, count, average, min-max, product. And then there's also some statistical stuff, standard deviation and variance. Show values as, a lot of this is percentages of whatever totals you possibly might want, and then they also have rankings in here also. So there's plenty of ways to go ahead and change that. So I've got, let me go back here, I'm going to change this so it is back to sum, and I'm also going to change how the values are shown as let's see. I'm going to try ranking from largest to smallest, and I want to rank it by, let's see, we'll rank it by region here since that's already there. So you can see now that those totals, first the sum, and now they're taking they're now ranking those totals within each region. So there's lots of different ways to do that. And also the here can't get to. So that would be how you you've changed the valuations for the fields.